actually think Bama, given the craziness that we had there for a week span, actually kind of came out of January as a winner because things feel like they've stabilized. Am I just seeing things through crimson-colored glasses or what?
I'd say 50-50. I'd say that, when you and I were on the back of that golf cart at the national championship, when we didn't know Nick Saban was retiring, we were sitting there thinking that Kalen DeBoer would be the guy that would swap sidelines in that game if and when Jim Harbaugh was going to go to the NFL. And so I know that you were very high on Kalen DeBoer, and I think a lot of people are. And so that's not – look, the end result for Alabama from when Saban left in the cycle ended up being really, really good. But the problem, Greg, that I see is Kalen DeBoer shot like this through the head coaching ranks, right? And
right.
Washington wasn't building that thing through high school and developing. They built the title team through the portal, which you can do nowadays. What I want to see, and take a step back for a second. What Nick Saban did better than anyone during his time in Tuscaloosa was recruit and develop. I think in his 17 years, how many of those years he did not have the number one recruiting class in the country? My point being is we haven't seen DeBoer yet stay somewhere longer than a couple of years to see how things develop holistically as a program from the bottom up. Can he go get guys to come to Alabama? Well, yeah, it's Alabama. But how much of a lock is the Crimson Tide logo and Alabama brand without Nick Saban as the CEO? And I think that's what we're going to find out. Because Alabama, before Nick Saban, as you know better than anyone, it was teetering. Outside from Gene Stallings, it teetered. And he made it the most dominant brand in college football. Well, what's it going to be now? I think they hit a home run in the hire, but I'm interested to see how the foundation is laid for DeBoer after 17 years of dominance from one coach. And that's where I'm reserving judgment yet, because I need to see him, not year one. I think year one's, I'm realistic. Year one, don't judge him on that. Judge him on recruiting 1, recruiting 2, recruiting 3, and see how he maintains that excellence.
Yeah, and he might very well find diamonds in the rough like they found at Washington. So, hey, I agree. Look, there are question marks. Nothing at this point. There were question marks when Sark took over at Texas. There were question marks when Norvell took over at Florida State. There were question marks when Kirby took over at Georgia. But given the pool of candidates, I think Bama hit a home run like you referenced, so I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.